guys, welcome back to the Point Blank Performance YouTube channel. As you guys seen, we went to Beans. We did not make our 950 mark. We did not make our 1,000 horsepower mark, but we did make 950. So it ain't over yet. So today, that brings us to a new series, episode 1, PBP Built. So we're gonna be featuring our Gray Ghost truck of what our past mods were going into Beans, what we feel like our weak points were, why we didn't make 1,000 horsepower. 1,000 horsepower is in our future goal, but at this point with what we've got, let's go over 1,000 horse. So we'll talk about 2020, what we're gonna change up with the truck, if it's gonna be the same engine, if we're gonna run the same turbo, or whatever. So stick around, let's dive into it, here we go. Alright guys, we got the hood up on the Gray Ghost truck. We're going to dive into our new series, the PBP Built. We're going to talk about our Gray Ghost truck. It offers a C4 HP package. We rate these trucks at 900 rear wheel horsepower. So we're going to talk about fuel, we're going to talk about air, we're going to talk about the engine. So as you've seen at Beans, we made 948 on spray and we made 823 on engine power. On the fuel side of things, super happy. We had two 12mm Dynamite diesel pumps, which are way overkill. One pump will do 1,000 horsepower, no problem. We've got two of them on there for the future. We've got 150 horse injectors, or 150 over Dynamite diesel injectors in it. Efficient to make 1,000 horsepower, no problem. And then on our air side of things is where we were really lacking, because when we sprayed it with nitrous, spun it to 5,000 RPMs, we had tons. Our power band just kept coming up. We never dived off. We had tons of fuel. We just didn't have enough air. So as you can see, we've got a Precision 7175 ball bearing charger. That charger is rated for 900 rear wheel horsepower on a gas engine. This is a diesel. They eat up a lot of air and they have to take a lot of boost. So I've got a 60 PSI autometer gauge. That's no good anymore. We pegged it out. That our EGTs and stuff were staying somewhat in check on this truck, 1900 degrees, which is a little hot. So we definitely know our air was tapped out on it. We had to spray the truck and the truck made 948. So we're gonna have to address that charger, but at the same time, we wanted to build a truck that was fun to drive on the street. If you have to put this big 80mm charger on there, T6 flange, and it's super smoky and it has a lot of lag, that's not fun to drive. That's not what we want. We want it 40 mile an hour. I can rip the tires off this thing and the truck does. So on tune 1. So that's got to go for a future build and all that. Fuel, super happy with. Air, yeah, I wish that charger would moved a little bit more. I know our tuning is a little conservative, so all in all, I can't bash the charger on the truck that much because it's not 100% dialed in. So now let's talk about the future build of this truck. But that wraps up our C4 HP package on the Gray Ghost truck. Alright guys, so that wraps up our first episode of the new series, the PBP Build, featuring our Gray Ghost with our C4 HP package rated for 900 rear wheel horsepower. We hit that mark. 1,000 we knew would be a stretch. Hey, we didn't get it, but that doesn't mean it's over yet. So our next game plan is you're going to want to join us every Friday in the PBP build room. We're going to be working on the Gray Ghost. We're going to be changing the air. We're going to be changing the fuel on it. We got to go bigger. And also we got to change out the engine. So you guys are going to want to definitely subscribe to the channel. Also, for more information, we do daily posts on customers' vehicles and on this truck. We'll be posting new things on our Facebook. So you guys go on there, like that. Hit that like button, that way we know we're doing a good job. Jump on our Instagram page, follow that, hit those like buttons. You can also comment on anything, guys. We don't mind to hear from you. We don't mind to give you guys some feedback you want to give us. We didn't create the wheel, we're just trying to perfect it. So next Friday, we'll see you here in the build room. Have a good week, guys.